President Margvelashvili, warmly welcome to NATO headquarters. It's great to see you again. We have met before, but it's always a pleasure to receive you here at NATO headquarters because Georgia is such a highly valued partner for NATO, and our partnership is strong and it's getting stronger. Georgia contributes substantially to Euro-Atlantic security. Georgian troops have been standing shoulder to shoulder with NATO for many years, playing an outstanding role in our operations. Georgia is currently the third largest contributor to our resolute support mission in Afghanistan, and I thank you so much for that. And I also thank the Georgian people for Georgia's strong contribution to NATO operations and missions. Georgia has also carried out impressive defense reforms, and you have put in place a more mature democracy. So Georgia has moved closer to NATO, and we are committed to helping you to do so. Over the past 2 years, we have put in place a substantial NATO-Georgia package of support to strengthen Georgia's defense capabilities. And implementation is well on track. I was very impressed by the implementation of the substantial NATO-Georgia package when I visited Georgia last year. Our joint training and evaluation center in Tbilisi is up and running. Joint exercises have also started, and I think it's great to see that Georgian troops, NATO troops, and troops from partner nations are exercising together in Georgia. That's good for us, and it's good for Georgia, and it is a strong expression of the strong support in NATO for Georgia and for our partnership. And around 30 NATO experts are in Georgia, helping your ongoing defense reforms with more contributions to come. So NATO is committed to continue helping you boost your security and carry out your reforms. And at the Warsaw Summit next month, we will further strengthen our package of support for Georgia, a clear demonstration of our strong political and practical support for your country. During our meeting, we also discussed today Georgia's progress in consolidating its democratic institutions. This includes the preparations for parliamentary elections later this year and ongoing efforts to strengthen the rule of law and the independence of the judiciary. I welcome the continuing reform efforts in all these areas. They are of great importance. So, Mr. President, once again, welcome. Georgia and NATO are moving closer, and I welcome that we are able to enhance our partnership. We will continue to support you, and I look forward to meet you in Warsaw in just a few weeks. So once again, welcome.
Thank you, Secretary General. Let me thank you for a warm welcome and an in-depth discussion about Georgia-NATO partnership. Georgia is continuing to have NATO membership as a top priority of our national development. We also continue participating and being together with NATO troops in NATO-led missions. We are also happy with the great opportunity that we had just a couple of weeks ago to have joint trainings together with NATO allies. And we were happy to see on our 25th anniversary of regaining of our independence that UK and US troops were standing together, arms in arms with our Georgian soldiers as they do it on the battlefields, contributing to the global security. We discussed the upcoming Warsaw Summit, and we discussed the cooperation formats that we will forward on the Warsaw Summit. We discussed the implementation and the successful implementation of the Wales Summit conclusions on the substantive package, and consider furthering this process. I informed Secretary General about the environment on the occupied territories and on the separation, on the occupation line. I informed Secretary General about a murder that has been committed several days ago on the occupation line, as well as today's developments when the new border signs have been put on the territory of an independent and sovereign country. We believe that Georgia's commitment to the Euro-Atlantic integration will be furthered also through the democratic process in our country, and that these elections that will be happening on the 8th of October will be one more step forward in Georgia's European and Euro-Atlantic integration. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.